Yeah, see if I can increase the subscribers to the YouTube channel this thing. Uh, it's a video about imagination, reality, imagination, imaginary stuff. Um, you get to know, it's my YouTube channel, imaginary stuff. And flying over space. Long time ago. I don't remember how long ago. Actually, well, maybe it wasn't a long time ago. Reading glasses. Uh, Back in days of Halley's Comet. Yeah, came like close flying by. Was it 1986? Well, I'm going to tell you the imaginary side of it, which is a little bit different. Uh, Remember, it's in 1979, 1980, 1981, 82. It was about 83 or 84. The comet came out like broken apart or something. His fireball hidden east. It wasn't it. By that night, we did not land in the ocean. It split the planet into three parts. It stayed nighttime where I was at. Stayed nighttime, 1983 or 84. And it was about noon, fireball. By that night, it woke me up. It's the end of the world. I'm looking on TV, I'm thinking I'm watching like the crack in the earth or something. And I do some sideline for the government occasionally. I used to anyway. So that's what that was called then. Yeah, set up for military crew because I was poor, right? So sideline for the government. Never joined them. They wanted to join me. You have to find some chaps first. So it was 1983 or 84, and the planet was in three pieces, floating separately in space. In case you're wondering, it looks like dirt. There's people flying off the edges of the water all over the place. All those in separate sections, and it was still rotating. I got called in to the conference. What do we do? What do you mean, what do we do? We get a chunk of planet to live on now. Just three different chunks or so. So the thing is coming back together again, and they figured some kind of rockets on each side, and they coordinated and slow it down, maybe like sort of put it back together again. Man, it was last ditch effort. Didn't happen. Oh, that happened. But what didn't happen is they come together. They come together apart. They get about, I don't know, pretty close by it. Nancy's like tugging on someone's shoulder. Hey, 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 like, don't bother this. We're really busy, right? So they spotted an anomaly, a very large anomaly that wasn't part of the planet. And we're waiting, twisted the thing around with the rockets, managed to get the whole planet back together again. And it's coming together, and it's about just gonna stop. What? There's an anomaly, and the planet stopped, and it started rotating. Like, you're kidding me. This is like automation or something. So, I don't know if I can actually make this video. I'm making it anyway, so it's got to be kind of short. As it stopped completely, It rotated. Then it comes together. Wait, before it came together, you start pulling everything back up again onto the planet's surface. The, whatever that fell on, right? People, everything. It lined back up again. Every 3 or 4 feet, the dirt would like jack up and explode or move aside, and it would wind up perfect. We were like maybe 2 foot tolerance or something. Every part of it. The anomaly was like two pie pans, silver saucer that appeared to be controlling it. So you got silver saucer, it's controlling a planet which split into 3 different parts. So weird. Thank you, Steve Jobs. So wonderful. So your TV station, carry your shirt back. Well, you can't carry your shirt back. It's very noticeable. The shape is just wrong for it, but it works good. You don't have to go alligator clips on a telephone pole to tap the line anymore. You're just listening to the conversation. It's free open space. It doesn't matter which country wants to listen to its language. Romeo and cigarettes with a little happy filter in there. So $10 a pack is just a bit much. I was gonna tobacco leaf cost, right? So the planet came back together again. It's 2 feet out. Nance is looking at that saucer pretty closely. Everyone's grateful it happened. It'd be dreamy. It's like it doesn't matter. It's working. Things are cool for a while. There was a few anomalies still to come. One of which was only 2 foot section. Some books and safes and other major paperwork was slightly off. Uh, in New York, a few smaller saucers came by, spitting lightning bolts and putting things together and making sure everything was working. Came with a storm and lightning bolts and lightning bolts and stuff. Dogs and cats were sitting mid-air, the top section of them and the bottom section. And I was wondering how it would be done because I use that kind of technology myself. Is this video good enough for light? Yeah, why not? Yeah, some of the things were slightly off. Dogs and cats, bottom dumping in the middle of the road and stuff. Well, it's raining cats and dogs and storms and stuff. These saucers flying by sideways, pipe pans with lightning bolts. Dogs and cats, they yelp a little, look a little bit bewildered, shake a little, and run off. Cool. I don't know if I can make this video actually. Probably wouldn't be liked. I don't have a single viewer subscribed to my YouTube channel. It doesn't matter anyway. You don't want to see it now, put it on YouTube. No one's gonna watch it. Want to hear the funny part? Well, no, I'll tell you the funny part yet. Let's get the major conflict, whatever got out of the way first. Alright, the soldiers put everything back. They fixed the planet. They were following the Halley's Comet. They knew it blew up or fell apart or whatever. They knew it was going to hit the planet. They were there at a time. Thank you, aliens. Thank you with your flying saucer, high tech, whatever. There are a few anomalies, like I said, the paperwork was messed up. Abraham Lincoln. Stop haunting me with those ghosts. And with him, you checked out Einstein. Abraham Lincoln went to, I think it was Indiana. Yeah, he was going to start a store in Illinois, but he figured Indiana, it's the Indianas or something, I guess. But he ended up with a general store in Indiana. Einstein. Yeah, just the people in Washington somehow just us are stuck them back where they didn't belong, but they pulled the people back onto the planet. So few people showed up that weren't there, but then showed up. One of them's pretty famous. Einstein went to work for NASA. I don't know if he's still there today. He's a nice guy. I work for NASA. Well, I don't work for NASA. I've never worked for NASA. It's a long story. So everything's back in order. There's a few nuclear systems were tripped like earthquake systems and stuff. Something bad. Put them back where they belong, and things are cool. Well, maybe they work for NASA. Maybe they had their own private space program or anything like that. Did a lot of space travel. That's where I met my aliens, learned technology. So I was running similar technology I invented, so had a replicator. Aliens were really impressed by it. Well, not these aliens. Let's get back to these aliens. They actually stopped for a visit at NASA. Yeah, so that was nice. In case you're wondering, it was probably what you would consider the Krags. They're unisex. They reproduce on their own. They can manipulate matter and energy by waving their hand over and stuff. And they don't talk a lot. In fact, they just yodel and make funny noises. It's all telepathic and projection and energy. They were the cosmic steamrollers. They usually work in centers of galaxies where stars start colliding. So, I mean, whatever. Oh yeah, and their giant saucer wasn't shit compared to what was sitting above it. It was a bigger mothership that would not fit in a solar system that they were part of. Yeah, so for moving star collisions and stuff out of the way. Yeah. So we got aliens, got a planet split up, almost a nuclear war, some things pulled out of a hat, like a magic trick. I understood that technology a little bit. Yeah, I used to work on, not actually, I do government stuff, presidential security. That was a hard copy title. Oh, by the way, Jimmy Carter won that election and was still in office. Couldn't hold back the nukes. They started a war, automated. Each side decided they wanted to win. I was visiting with the saucers. I was checking out in outer space. I can have a spaceship and stuff. So it's imaginary. So would you care? I have a spaceship. I was in space. It's a replicator on the analog computer system. Its interface with if there's something present, you can suck up energy at anything. I met some aliens, and there's a big purple guy or something or other in a ship, and got NASA guys to figure see if they could translate it. He's friendly and look at my ship. So these little goblin things start flying inside out the nose where the replicator was. See, you can't stop it. A gas station, 7-Eleven, mechanic shop with your spaceship. You strictly bring your own. So they need a replicator to make parts. So basically, it was a 3D printer, did chemistry, and it did high energy chemistry with a specialized patented that I had to purchase, rent, yeah, removing the globe. Yeah, so I can make parts with it. Yeah. Little aliens went zipping in out the nose, zipping in. I was in deep space at the time. I did a lot of space travel. I did my own spaceship program and everything. So experimental, I got clearance. Yeah. I was in space a lot, deep space. I mean, so they went in and out the nose of the thing, and it's like Borg technology. They modified it. The aliens' little hands and fingers, these little glowing orbs, they were green. They floated like Casper, going in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. Nose of the thing was like up to their level. They had the same kind of system. So they brought mine up to speed, sort of, which is nice. Back to Earth, they decided to let the nuclear war progress. Well, they actually reset it a couple of times to get the paperwork straight and the systems off the line and try to make everything hunky and dory or whatever it is that aliens do when they put planets back together after being struck by comets. They usually don't go near their planet when they come in these saucers that are too big to fit in, let's say, a planet solar system, whatever, normal alien stuff. Uh, but the last one, they decided to let the nuclear war play out before they put it back, so they won't do it a second time. In case you're wondering, the sticks and stones part. No, it's more like a hole on each side and spits up. And one was running on missiles and looking for replication systems to get more missiles so they could win. There was nothing else. Aliens put it back. No problem. I modified the time a little bit. No problem. It was 86 or 87 or something. No problem. Went back to 79, 80, 81 or something or other. Oh, yeah. Ronald Reagan had died. Ronald Reagan died. Yeah. There's a big issue on it. He'd never become president. He was thinking about running. Oh, but they put him back. So, hey, guess what? He was running. CIA didn't like it, though. But then again, Casey okayed him. Casey was running a bunch of commies because Casey didn't have any CIA connections. He was fired. Got fat, drove a cab, ate a lot of pizza, found some commies that could be functional and they were sort of revolutionary and yeah, shoehorned Reagan into office. Sabotaged that guy good. He became head of CIA. That's nice. That stupid slob. Yeah. It's crazy too. But besides that. Um, so Reagan got into office, Carter got ousted. He couldn't figure things out. He was doing that fireside chat, which was absolutely useless. He was thinking about whether he should tell that his grandfather was a black guy. Like, this is not a big issue, but he thought it was. To help him get into office. He didn't want to have anything to do with the Mideast and Bible stories. Reagan got into office. He crushed the Kremlin, which like sets up for some kind of like conflict in the future, which is not good. He didn't crush the Kremlin, might have been in on according to CIA. They had a video of getting replaced. He died. Then he was replaced. And he's owned and operated, possibly by the CIA or the KGB or whatever it was going there. But he was a spy, a bad guy. And he pushed Bush into office, who no one could tell, but it turns out he probably was too. So you got like 3 commie spies in your air wars as a result. Oh yeah, yeah. Step aside, open your bags if you're stupid enough to fly one of those million-part airplanes. We're totally safe and you don't need a parachute. So it gets to be about 1986. You recognize it as being about 1979. You went through 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, and 86 without even noticing it. It's like the whole time frame there. Those 2 chicks, they're not chicks, they're unis. Yeah, the potato suits, the whole bit. Major energy manipulation. Okay, so you're gonna 86, 87. Yeah, I was still doing backroom NASA, but working on aliens, so we got in on that. Area 51 stuff. They got a big old underground complex. Well, they need an underground complex because the whole place glows. You know? Like companies and stuff, they rent space and there's some space, don't give me much. Yeah. I did Blue Book saucer once, so it was available at the time. I'm flying in space, doing my thing, and I'm gonna launch I have Wall Street on site too. I'm gonna launch a space program private. Uh, what's nice about it is that space planes you just take off and you land in its own backyard if you want to. And they go between planets. What it does, the computer just takes the controls and puts it to the pilot or astronaut, whatever flying it, as being like Earth systems. Analyzes and modifies the control systems. It's like a retro control system rocket. Yeah. It doesn't have fuel tanks. It makes it light. As a replicator, it spits out this crummy rocket fuel. It's not liquid, it's solid. It's the most inefficient rocket fuel you ever saw. But it's abundant if you can make it yourself while you're flying. So we tested out on other planets, things are cool. Moon a bunch of times. Gonna put into use. There's some classified systems, satellites monitoring this before they make laws about that. Stocks and stuff. Buying, selling stocks. So we're deep into the future. We went back into the past. I'm a time traveler, by the way. Yeah, I travel through time. I'm not like a professional time traveler, but you know my space program and all that. Yeah, one of them is all set back. No space program, but my document and it was in good shape. Yeah, it's something out of it. Um, oh yeah, and Washington had no idea who it was. What? I don't work there anymore. I've never worked there. You're like some hippie bum or something. Nice to hear, but I worked for NASA. And the money I had, they thought was drug dealing. Uh, Playing the time travel. So, uh, oh yeah, I did have under my house. Since you can't really take them off and land, I had a miniature, single person or some luggage, 2 people maybe. Rocket ship prototype. I had one in a cave in Arizona, New Mexico, whatever. Yeah, that Wall Street stuff made me wealthy, And this one guy, the brokerage, he was doing good. You probably heard of him. The guy said he was a time traveler. He was. He still is. Yeah, you get too close to the aliens, they can manipulate all sorts of things. Putting back into the past is easy. The future is like unpredictable. Um, my replicator, with a little bit of work, could pull off a time travel event. With the aliens helping, it could pull off a lot of time travel events. Or whatever, there was a ship that had a replicator on it. Had an underground hangar in the house lift up and things fly off. And I bought a bunch of property and stuff with the company and stuff. I was gonna, some banks put the money in business district. Basically, I was gonna set up a space program in a poor area, make them wealthy. Uh, didn't happen. Never happened. There's no aliens. I sure didn't fly in space. I'm not an astronaut from NASA. Actually, I am, but beside the point. They don't know that I am, was, is. Right? So I'm in a different time zone. All this stuff never occurred. I was a broker in anything. A broker that's broker. Yeah. And all the events went back into it. Yeah. And do it over again. Which is hard because it was like the good government salary, which started me out at on Wall Street. You guys from NASA doing aliens. Okay, so time travel does exist. Replication can bring your dog back. It's not like you're making a new one. You're not a mama dog. It's not a puppy. You're just taking the pattern and putting all the molecules back in place. Only occurs with aliens. Governments regulate the aliens. That's why we probably want blue books, not enough. Oh yeah, I told you. I wanted this blue book once. It's a good saucer story. It was a Sunday. I'm laying around, meditating, doing something odd, like doing basically it's like thumbs wiggling. Some kid knocks on my window in the basement. Mommy's basement. Knocks on the window. Hey, dude, there's a plane crash in the schoolyard. Like, what? Oh no, one of my friends tried to land his light plane in the school parking lot again. It does not work. Do not do that. I have people, do planes and stuff. And he started walking. He's, no, not that one, that one. He's talking about a grade school, a schoolyard. Oh shit, this gotta be bad. How bad is it? I can't tell you. You have to see it. So you can run all the way over there. Friend's dad's out there with a shotgun standing in front of his house with a couple of neighbors. And he's a respectable guy. I'm looking, and the kid told me the reason I told you was a plane crash is because you wouldn't have told me otherwise. It was a government, hey, you're on location, go check it out. I get over there, some guy in a car with government plates, he hands me an earphone from Blue Book or something, mine in black. I go check it out, it looks like a burning slide that someone still had the walls, smoldering like it's next to a whatever. And it doesn't look like it flies, it's not a flying saucer. French fire say it just flew in, it's a flying saucer. So I go check it out, it's got soot all over it. It's the same thing that they reported over at Rendlesham Forest. And it's sitting there, like it weighs a ton. So the aliens over there said, how do you climb that fence? It's got to be like a good 8-foot fence. So you floated over it. So I go peek through the fence to take a look at the aliens. The guy in like a tweed suit sort of thing. And he's doing weird stuff. He's got hands and feet trying to climb this brick wall. I'm like, whoa, weird. Earphone. Yeah, go check out the crap. Go check it out. It's still smoldering. No, it's cooled off. It's the gray, whatever metal. It's got 3 pads it's sitting on. It's got a longer one sitting out there. It's got a rounded top on it. So see if you can get into it. See what the top opens. I get up to the top. Since I touch it, it goes open like it's pneumatic. What's inside? Nothing. Looks like brushed aluminum or like steel or something like brushed stainless steel. Go inside. Fuck no, I am not going inside. Oh, come on, just go in there. I had my first oh shit moment when I did that. Side to side. It's leaning over sideways, so it's easy. It looks like a park slide. I get in, there's nothing there, and I'm gonna get back out, and it'll be closed. This thing lights up, you see through it. Controls come out of the wall. You can actually touch them. It's got little meters on the left and stuff, all ziggling around. Yelled to the kid up there, hey, can you hear? He couldn't hear me. Oh, there's the controls. There's me. I've got an earphone. I decided to move the joystick. It doesn't move like a joystick. It moves a positional thing. You lift it up, it lifts up. You set it down, it sets down. I decided to take for a spin. There's a U2 circling. Yeah, that lends credence to it. You never see a U2 circling anything. But there's a U2 circling. So, earphones, hey, go up and say hi. Went up there and flew in front of it. I'll make a right angle turn. I moved the stick all the way to the right. And guess what happened? Everything got dark. Earphone went off. Uh-oh, what did I do? I looked around, and guess what I saw? It's a galaxy in front of me, the Milky Way. It's a scraggly thing. It's got a little bitty galaxy. They're in collision. That's what all that dirt around me. And it's a scraggle galaxy. It's not like Andromeda. My second oh shit moment. You can touch the sides and it'll like change wavelengths and zoom in and stuff. So it's got visual. I moved the stick back in exactly the same way. Absolute friction. Sure enough, I hear some static and it's NASA deep space. Have you been monitoring what I've been doing? Yeah. Can you like give me the coordinates of where I was and give me guidance? Yeah. I put the thing back. I got the fuck out of it. I'm worried about where's the alien. He's coming by. He's gonna be pissed. He was not pissed. He just couldn't talk. Gave me the ABCD, the sounds of it, pointed around and went through a little bit of mechanical whatever sounds and did little hand signal stuff. So that's working. That's not a thing works. He said something about moving his hands and that explodes or something. Okay. Nice to know. I have no clue. He wants to know how to get on a roof. What you're searching for old rubber balls or something. It's a school roof. What else would you find in there? Some rocks and stuff. It's art. Yeah, there's a way up there, but I can't open the door. It's a fire escape thing. He said he can open it, so he opens it. What he had problems with was the stairs. He had to walk upward and backward a couple times to get used to it. How do you work them? So he goes up on the roof. He's moving around like he's climbing the thin air on the roof. So we hightailed it out of there. I'm not sticking around. This isn't up for me. Go back talking to friends today. He's still over there with his shotgun and stuff. He's like, came in here, yeah, and takes off and stuff. I went back and took another look at it. Here comes the alien. He's gonna get back in and take off. And as he took off, he was like, thud. The light beam. It's got a crown. It looks like a fairy in a bowl from Wizard of Oz. It floats up. I looked underneath it. It looks like rounds or rows of what do you call it? Like they do farming on a hill with rows. So I had one of those and goes up to the center. I couldn't tell if there's a hole in there or not, but that's where the whole thing was emitting from. It exploded though. Yeah, whatever. So he got this spear in a bowl floating off. He sits over on the top of the roof where he was. He wants to take up spot. Moves back and forth on north and south a few times. Then a bright spot of light. You can sure go thud in the ground as it goes through you. I dug for that. And you can see a meteor streaking upward. Yeah, this is UFO event. Oh yeah, Fred's father's still standing around, and government guy said, yeah, NASA just tracked him outside the solar system. So he's gone. It's probably not a hoax. They'd already found out about it, but they didn't know it was on the inside of control because it was obscure. No, it projects. It's specific projections. And he said, thank you, you will be reimbursed. Not a chance. He took off. Here comes this little cop. He's looking for guys who set the garbage cans on. Yeah, we got to split. He's the only guys that anyone saw over there. So I took off. I went home with my girlfriend there. She said, did you go see the UFO yet? I just got back. And her eyes lit up. Like something's wrong. And she said, wait a minute. I'm not supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be somewhere else. Like where? Somewhere else. I said, okay, go somewhere else then. Okay, see you later. My dog comes up and looks at me and he's like keeping his distance and he shakes a little bit. He didn't recognize me. I ran into him and he's like, okay, you're fine again. Turns out I was 10 minutes in the past. Didn't know it. The ship has some sort of built in, like cool off and back to the same time zone or something. All automated stuff, which is nice. I mean, if I had a spaceship and I were traveling between galaxies and stuff, and doing weird stuff, not knowing how to use it. Yeah, I'd probably have a time travel device built into it. It needs it. I mean, you got Einstein. You can't argue with Einstein. Quantum entangled ether that light rides out into space. And okay, that you can argue. Inertia can't exist without it. You can argue that. Aliens are not in Area 51. I was in Area 51 when they got like time limit. They're supposed to be doing aliens for this. Not a lot of aliens. And when they do, they go wherever they want to, do whatever they want to. They're not going to bother messing with your planet. It's interesting. I mean, if you were in space traveling around, we saw something like Earth. It's a big zoo, a bunch of water, ships, airplanes, and you'd be checking it out. Except watch it, they send up the fighter jets and stuff. That's where you're faster than there. So I was in Area 51 once. I was doing backroom dances from the Area 51. They had anything to do. So this doctor, he's looking for some people to work with. I had no fucking experience whatsoever. I ended up with a degree, of course. I was a professor and apprenticeship thing. Can't use it, but I had one. Astronaut, rocket designer. I know nothing about rockets. Hydrogen, oxygen, nozzle, gyroscope. Yeah, I know nothing. Like staking, garbage cans. It's preset. Satellites. He said, well, you can dream of it and put up. So Area 51 does have a time lock on it. You can fly a black helicopter in there or generic bus trip thing there. Or one of their fancy planes or something. It belongs there, but other than that. So out of there. The dungeon. I don't care how big of a complex it is, underground complex with a time lock and military checkpoints and everything. Big luminous. Oh yeah, we got fired. We got laid off. The whole team. One of the guy's brothers had a brokerage and was about to close it down. He had all licenses ready to work, but he just couldn't make it. Decided to see if we can like do something with that. We done something with it. We could. So. Some government contracting on the side. We were going from Los Angeles to Vegas. Yeah, it used to be on the side of those helicopters. Yeah, that was our stuff. We had remote control planes. We needed chasers with them. Helicopters doing that. Oh, this is good. Time travel. Far in the future. No, we're not far. travel works on a molecular basis. Yeah, individual little particles and matter, they create themselves from energy and something quantum vortex or something. And so different particles help differently. An astronaut goes up in space, goes around the planet a few times, comes back, he's going to be different. Just slightly. Yeah, that time travel has some effect. Everything's interconnected. You feeling that wrong or something out of place. Today is the day that the moon rocket, wonderful. Hey, I'm surprised it got off the launch pad. It was a good one. It wasn't that other thing still being worked on. Yeah, it went up, went around the moon, came back. Whoopee, it's a moon trip. While they're getting into the swim thing, I guess. Yes, it was touched down by San Diego today, which is like nice. It's good area. Except for the aliens. There's aliens. Yeah, they park their spaceships in Mexico because it's cheaper. Insure those things. Yeah, type sometimes. So, what are you doing here? Oh yeah, the time travel, the outer space. Reagan's a commie. Bush was a commie. Casey, I guess, gave up and turned commie. And they're all installed in all the systems. I'm glad Trump is able to truly kick people out as necessary when he sees them doing this stuff. It's just wrong out of there. Yeah. Hey, I was wrong about that. There's a rant thing. Yeah, still going on. I was wrong about it. I thought the revolution was like, hey, that's a good thing. No, I think it's all the different dictators. All a crazy one. Yeah. Religious and theological views and things. The Jews won't accept Jesus. Jesus is common sense. Moses teaching Egyptians were right. The commandments. And Godzilla. Yeah, you saw it like on a crystal thingy, a tail of it. Yeah, the tail of it as it swung by. Yeah, it's Godzilla. It's a lizard. So, should this increase my YouTube watchers? Yeah, probably not. People do get nosy. Hey, what are you up to? Hmm. Sometimes I make music. Not very often. Play with radio junk still. I'm an engineer and a scientist, and I have been for a long, long time. I'm not recognized, never had a job. Plus, I'm nuts. Think I'm a time traveler, which I don't mention to a lot of people. Usually, the vibes aren't right, and there's government in there too. And then there's the police searching for drugs all the time with their narcos. Let's make a big dope deal into illegal. It says legal all over it. Narc. In case you're wondering, my environment, I'm sitting in the middle of the desert, so I'm just dumb enough to put a city here. And nothing else to do, I guess. Just an established place. Best thing to do here, if you're not farming oil, you have to own a farm to make money. And oh, we don't make money. They're still rich stuff. Oil or what's the other thing? Air conditioning. You need air conditioning. Large buildings, construction, air conditioning. Land expands out and stuff. Land. Water drilling's good too, except they make every time something works, yeah, they know it's good to go and it's a solid thing. People need it and it's useful and it's there. They'll start putting rules and regulations so they can stick their hand in there and make a buck off of it. Save the trees, global warming, don't smoke, secondhand smoke kills. Well, send the carton over to what is it? What's his name here? And the peanut gallery. Yeah, it's the California driver, guys. I'm 16, got my license. You gotta wait 5 hours at DMV in a line. And you should be grateful because they are providing such benevolence. And these kids be driving around. People don't belong on the road. It's for cars. I run them over and stop at crosswalks. Don't block my way. I'm trying to make a turn. U-turns at every light. Roads look like 6-lane highways. No guardrails. Residential areas. People doing 70. It's only 45 or 55, but they're doing 70. It should only be like 30 or something, but they're doing 70. And little Japanese cars. You can't put your pets or your kids in the car at the shopping center because the car will. You can't step on the gas on one of these cars because the car will decide what it wants to do. Can't see behind you, but there's mirrors everywhere. Lots of electronics. Click the button, jump. So what's this video about? Three-part planet. 2 different kinds of aliens. 3 different kinds. Replicators that you need for space. Cheap rocket fuel, no extra weight. Analog computer systems. Not quite that quantum entangled, but EMF inputs. And well, that's about it. Just some interesting imaginary stuff that obviously doesn't exist. For those nosy people that want to know what I'm up to, I have my YouTube channel, which beats cell phone communication since I don't use the thing and don't give out numbers and stuff. So, I don't know. All my fans of YouTube, if I have one, I'm glad you joined my channel. Please send money, join, subscribe, whatever it is that typical YouTubers do. And I do some kind of like dance and stuff, but I don't really love dancing too much. So, catch you all later. I'm getting busy.